Creating effective lesson pace in UK schools. Introduction. Pacing in lessons refers to the rate at which instruction progresses throughout a class period. Effective pacing is crucial in maintaining student engagement, maximizing learning, and ensuring that lesson objectives are met. In UK schools, creating an appropriate pace requires careful planning, responsive teaching, and a deep understanding of student needs. Importance of lesson pace. Proper pacing helps maintain student engagement. A well-paced lesson keeps students interested and attentive, reducing the likelihood of disengagement or disruptive behavior. Maximize learning. Efficient use of time ensures that all lesson objectives are covered, and students have ample opportunity to understand and practice new concepts. Cater to diverse learning needs. Effective pacing allows for differentiation, ensuring that all students, regardless of ability, can keep up with the lesson. Strategies for effective lesson pacing. Clear lesson objectives and structure. Define learning goals. Clearly articulate what students should know and be able to do by the end of the lesson. This provides direction and focus. Lesson breakdown. Divide the lesson into distinct segments, for example, introduction, direct instruction, guided practice, independent work, and plenary, with specific time allocations for each part. Varied instructional methods. Mix of activities. Incorporate a variety of activities, for example, discussions, hands-on activities, multimedia presentations, to keep students engaged and cater to different learning styles. Interactive techniques. Use questioning, group work, and peer teaching to promote active participation and maintain a dynamic pace. Formative assessment and feedback. Ongoing assessment. Use quick formative assessments, for example, thumbs up, down, exit tickets, mini whiteboard responses, to gauge understanding and adjust the pace accordingly. Timely feedback. Provide immediate feedback to address misconceptions and reinforce learning, ensuring that students are on track before moving on. Adjusting. Based on student response flexibility. Be prepared to slow down or speed up based on student needs. If many students struggle with a concept, allocate more time for reteaching and practice. Differentiation. Provide extension activities for fast finishers and additional support for those who need it, ensuring that all students are appropriately challenged and supported. Effective transitions. Smooth transitions. Plan transitions between activities carefully to minimize downtime and keep the lesson flowing. Use cues, for example, countdown signals, to manage transitions efficiently. Routines and procedures. Establish clear classroom routines and procedures so that students know what is expected and can move quickly between tasks. Time management. Use of timers. Employ timers to keep both the teacher and students aware of time constraints for each activity, helping to maintain a brisk pace. Pacing guides. Create pacing guides that outline the expected timeline for each lesson segment, allowing for quick reference and adjustments during the lesson. Example of effective pacing in practice. Consider a 60-minute maths lesson on fractions. Introduction, 5 minutes. Also, briefly review previous content and outline the day's objectives. Direct instruction, 15 minutes. Teach the new concept using clear explanations and examples, engaging students through questioning. Guided practice, 15 minutes. Work through problems as a class, using a mix of individual responses and group discussion. Independent practice, 20 minutes. Students work on differentiated tasks at their own pace, with the teacher circulating to provide support. Plenary, 5 minutes. Review key points, address any remaining questions, and preview the next lesson's content. Conclusion. Creating effective pace in lessons is an art that requires thoughtful planning, responsiveness to student needs, and a variety of instructional strategies. By establishing clear objectives, incorporating diverse activities, using formative assessments, and managing time effectively, teachers can ensure that their lessons are engaging, efficient, and conducive to learning. In UK schools, where diverse classrooms are the norm, mastering lesson pacing is essential for fostering an inclusive and dynamic learning environment.